Hey, I'm Toussaint Morrison, and today I wanted to talk about a bit of U.S. history and something that I learned recently, and it has to do with slavery in the U.S., which slavery is inseparable from U.S. history. So when we say U.S. history, we mean all of it, the good, the bad. And when we talk about things that resonate to now, it's part of the legacy of this country. We talk about slavery, we can see large things such as economic disparity, law enforcement originating as runaway slave catchers, education disparity, redlining. You can take your pick. But there are small idiosyncrasies that happened during slavery that may not be something that's mandated or in the law right now. However, how does it affect right now? And one thing I learned while watching this Instagram video, it was a black chef who was speaking on enslaved cooks in Charleston, and he said something about a term that I had never heard before called the whistle walk. And the whistle walk is the path that slaves took to deliver food from the kitchen building of a plantation to the main dining room. Slaves were expected to whistle during this walk in order to assure their masters that they were not eating the food. Now, obviously, learning about this just sounded horrific. It sounded awful. To have to whistle to ensure somebody that you're not eating their food, it's obviously stripping these people of their humanity, of their identity, of their agency, of us recognizing ourselves as just actual humans, and not being trusted to the point that we would have to whistle to assure somebody that we're not eating their food. And things like that, idiosyncrasies like that, resonate to today, whether we believe it or not. With black people having to step aside on sidewalks and tip their hat, how does that resonate to today? You don't just eradicate or eliminate trauma and assigned behavior and torture such as that. The question I have for you today is, aside from large institutional effects and reverberations of slavery today, even when we see modern day slavery in prisons and workhouses, what are the reverberations of things like the whistle walk that you see still happening today? What are small idiosyncrasies, or not so small idiosyncrasies, that still reverberate into today's society from slavery?